Good morning, everybody. I am the last person before your refreshment because sitting on the stage, I can look at everyone, and everyone's reaction also. As a HR expert, he has mentioned about behavior analysis, and I am on the stage. I am not allowed to use mobile. I can't speak, so I am doing only analysis of everybody. And the outcome of my analysis is, I am sure you are all eagerly waiting for your most awaited refreshment. And I don't want to come in between that. But as a guest of honor, representing MAHE here, it's my responsibility to take at least 10 to 15 minutes and speak to you about the opportunities what is available. I hope the students who are currently using mobile, the newly admitted student, will keep that mobile, off and then listen to me carefully. Respected dignitaries on the stage and off the stage, because I consider the off the stage dignitaries are parents. Because without parents' effort, plan, and dream, you guys would not have been here. Congratulations to all the parents who have decided that their wards will continue their study in a prestigious institute like Manipal Academy of Higher Education. Congratulations to one and all. Our HR expert has mentioned that the turning points are many in the life. Most of the time, as students, the parents might have alerted you, beta, beti, dekho, the 10th grade is a turning point. Correct? Most of you and your parents have advised the 10th grade is the turning point. And okay, you are very serious, you put your effort and you have passed that turning point. And after 12th, when you are in the 12th, again what your parents advised? Dekho beta, ek turning point hai. Make best out of it and you can achieve anything in your life. And you have done your best and today you are here. Again, your parents are saying the same thing, that this is a turning point because you are entering university. Most of you are entering university and few of you are joined here for postgraduate program also. Do you think it is a turning point? Yes, it is a turning point. Let us assume that you complete your graduation and go out. Again, your parents will say, try to get good job and settle well, because you need to put your effort. If you get one good job, your turning points are over. Do you think so? Do you think so? Turning point will over once you are placed in a dream company? No. Again, parents will tell, beta, abhi to job mil gaya. The next turning point is what? Come on. What is that turning point? You say that, beta, abhi time aa gaya, shaadi kar lo, ek turning point hai. Right? So you decide to marry. And again, the parents will ask, one more turning point. What is the turning point? Beta, ek beta or beti to chahiye. That is the next turning point. And again, where you will enter? You will start thinking about your children's education. And your children will enter the 10th grade, and the 10th grade means again a turning point. For whom now? For your kids. My dear friends, what I am trying to say is, turning point is a day-to-day event. It is not just a 10th, 12th, or your graduation or your job. It is everyday event. Every turning point throws you some challenge, and every turning point gives you a lot of opportunities. How do you make best use of it? Don't worry about the past turning point. Oh, I would have done great in 10th. I would have done great in 12th. Those are gone now. What is there in front of you? Make the best use of it. You are in one of the reputed university in the world. Because of the ranking and other things, you can easily see that. I represent MAHE, and most of you who traveled from far distance, I'm sure you might have felt that Manipal is a remote place. Most of you who traveled from a different places. Reaching Manipal is a challenge for you, because if you are traveling from north to south, you don't have most of the time a direct flight to Manipal. You need to come to Mangalore and come here. Please note, we are sitting in a auditorium here. It's a Syndicate Bank auditorium, which is now merged with Canara Bank, which was built by our founder, and he laid the foundation in 1925. During British era, Dr. T.M.A. Pai decided that as a medical doctor, I want to continue and serve this region. That is not a simple decision. He had a lot of options during those days, but he decided and he continued to stay here. This auditorium is part of the Syndicate Bank, whose founder was Dr. T.M.A. Pai. Imagine, today it is a remote place to reach. What was the situation in 1925 when he started this bank? There were no roads, there were no bridges. No bridges at all. The bridges all started in 1965 onwards. I don't know how many of you can connect with the stories what I'm trying to say. So, it is not the circumstances, it is the decision what you make in your life which will make such things happen. One of the inspiration for all of us is our founder, who decided as a medical doctor to stay back and contribute and develop Manipal. Today we see Manipal as one of the top educational town, and in the map of the world, Manipal is now one of the important place recognized by many more. It is all because of that decision what he took, that discomfort what he has faced, and decided to stay here and continue. I am sure there are several in the audience. Today you may be around 19, 20 or 21, 22 who are admitted to PG courses. Please don't think too much about your comfortability. Your parents could admit you here because they are uncomfortable in several situations, and you don't expect to have all the comfortability. Please come out, face everything, and do your best. Manipal as a platform today offers you many more things. For example, today you are here as a BBA graduate, BCom graduate, or a MCom or MA graduate, or a post-graduation diploma graduate here. Please note, these courses are also available for you in many other places in India. Why Manipal? Why Manipal? When there is an opportunity to learn the same course by the distance learning mode, by the online learning mode, and in other institutions, why you have decided to choose Manipal? The reason is very simple. It is a platform which is available for you to make your life more meaningful and wonderful. But do you think getting into the institution will automatically fetch you all the benefits of Manipal? Impossible. Impossible. You need to put the proper effort and make a proper decision, and the opportunities are plenty, and you choose what you want to be and make best opportunities to your life as a stepping stone, and come out with a great laurel to us as an institution and to your parents. It's very important. And most of the times we think that I want to settle in life. Ask your parents whether they are settled now. Right? Ask your parents whether they are settled now. Settlement will never happen, please note. It is always an opportunity, and every day you need to put your effort to do better, whatever you are doing. Manipal throws you opportunities, and one of the important opportunities is internationalization part of the Manipal. Why Manipal? Again, I will go to Dr. T.M.A. Pai, who started in 1953 the first private medical college in independent India. Before that, there were private colleges run by missionaries, but not by any private agencies. But again, the remotest of the remote place during those days, 1953, 1965 onwards, bridges started. But he opted the government hospital in Mangaluru, and he built the public-private partnership in independent India in 1953. Without hospital, he started a medical college. And today, Manipal is a synonym for medical education in India and abroad. And that is the beauty of Manipal. So when he started in 1953, he started with two Malaysian students. Two Malaysian students. That means what NEP 2020 talks about internationalization today, which is started in 1953 by Dr. TMA Pai. So Manipal is also a synonym for international education. What Indian institutions are now talking, he started in 1953. The journey started, the international students' inflow to Manipal in 1953. Today, if you allow me to say so, the pre-COVID numbers are around 2,000 plus students from different countries. What Dr. Sandeep has listed, more than 60 countries. And apart from that, around 1,000 students visit Manipal for a short exchange program. And equal number of our students are going abroad. And all these opportunities are available to you also. So in Department of Commerce, they have very good collaborations with more than 15 universities where you are allowed to study a semester or your summer or your part of the study and bring back the credit to accept the degree from here. One of the best department to study a management courses along with the international credits is Department of Commerce at Manipal Academy of Higher Education. I am very proud of my friend Dr. Sandeep, who started this department. He is a founder HOD and he has completed his 17 years. Nobody spoke about his other designation which he is managing in the university. He is also a director for quality, and earlier he was director for quality and compliance. A true leader with two major portfolio, and you can see the number. He started with 50 students and today, this year, he admitted 550 plus students across various courses. That is the beauty of a leader. And there are several opportunities which is in front of you. You have to make best use of it. Also, our chief guest has mentioned about the global citizen. Manipal do not want their students to be a domestic citizen at all. Manipal wants every student to be a globally ready. And please note, I always tell in my class also that tomorrow morning 9 o'clock, sir, I will be a global citizen. That scenario will never happen. If you want to be a global citizen, you need to know what are the competencies you need to acquire so that the employer considers you as a global citizen. I may call myself as a global citizen, but employer need not be. The employer is very conscious about the competencies of a global citizen. So basically, the global citizen is globally employable. During your studies, please don't ignore the other aspects of a personality development. It's very important. Nowadays, we are focusing only on the grades and the marks. Please come out of that. Now you have completed your 12th grade. Don't think too much about grades. As a professor, I am saying that, but grades you are not supposed to ignore, but grades will not take you too long. A grade may be very important for your first job. First job requires grade. But after that, nobody will ask you what is your grade. Nobody will ask you, what was your mark. Whether you have flunked some subject during your semester, nobody cares. The first job, the available parameter for them to analyze is only marks. But after that, it is you who is going to drive. You have to be on the autopilot mode. It is possible if and only if your development is holistic. If your development is only 90%, 95% of marks, it will not take you anywhere. So, experiential learning is one thing, the skill development and the competencies development. How many of you can mix with others? How many of you can accept everybody as your friends? Because we have our own preconceived notions about individuals. We say that, oh, I hate him, I like him, I love this, I don't love this. if you go with this prejudiced mindset to a company, I'm sure you will not be successful. A global citizen is a person who possesses, some idea about the globe, about the case studies in his domain, and about the competencies, whatever is required. And if you all think that you can learn at tomorrow morning 9 a.m., that is not going to happen. My dear friends, it is a continuous process. Manipal offers you opportunities. If you are intelligent, if you are smart, embrace it. Otherwise, who are sitting with you today? There may be few students, they may be a failure in life. Right? Failure in course is okay, but failure in life is not okay, friends. Please note, use all the opportunities, make the best use of it. The internationalization of higher education, one point what I want to say is, each one of you, please decide that at least you will have one visa stamp on your passport. Not as a tourist with your parents, studying a part of your study in one of the reputed international university, either for a summer school or for a semester or for degree or for a pathway program. All opportunities are there on your table. You need to decide now. Don't think that let me take 1 year break because I'm tired now. Then you have to take the break. Don't lose the opportunities. Make best use of it. Your parents are here. And most of the times, I always tell at my home, who is the most helpless person in this world? That is the parent. What he can do? He can help, he can dream, but he can't do anything. It is you who has to do it. I'm sure you're all intelligent enough. You will make the best decision for your life of studying abroad and make at least a decision, one visa stamp for study on your passport before you graduate and go out. Approach our international office for any help. We are with you. Thank you very much for the opportunity given. Thank you.